So, for those who know the ND7 lore, sort of in tier list, Organic is historically number one. Organic is also, as he's proven in the last year, number one in our local scene in its entirety. With like,
I'd say so.
I mean, he's had his biggest kryptonite right now is Kevin, actually.
Really?
Interestingly enough, yeah, I don't think Sean has actually beaten Kevin before. However, Sean has really solid records versus Moss, J-Mac, Nate, Ears, etc., etc. So despite having that one thorn in his side, it's pretty safe to assume, that he's number one, given that he probably has the best results too. And that's backed up by like...
Yeah, I mean, look at the month.
Also, yeah. Also like at Xanadu, he's beaten like Cool Lime and like Pinophobia and stuff, or PR'd players in MPVA.
So, otherwise, what you're telling me is he is actually a real player.
Yeah, he goes to stuff that isn't just like Hopkins stuff. And him and Luke actually both got 33rd at Fight Pit, which is very respectable.
That's very impressive.
Very, very respectable. They both made the final bracket and won a set. But yeah, so back to these two.
I'm not saying Moss has beaten a top 10 player.
Luke had that incredibly. I was actually talking about that earlier. That might be one of the biggest upsets, period, in Melee history.
What?
Luke beating Zane that one time. But
that wasn't when Zane was through.
Zane had beaten Leffen and Plup though. That's still
oh really? It was then?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It was like last year. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Anyway, back to it. We sort of never knew who number 2 was in '97. We assumed it was always Moss,
right.
because he had comparable results to Sean, and sometimes he would beat him, and et cetera, et cetera. And Ears was always this really solid player who was like maybe like a notch above myself, but never quite, in that winning these big weeklies.
Right.
And as of late, I think Ears is actually turning the tide in the matchup. Game 1. I believe as of late, Ears has been winning, although I think historically it is Moss favored, but it is always very close. It's always game 3. These players are just so explosive. Ears has such an incredible...
Whoa! That happened to me against Moss when I played him at Towson the other day. I got hit by charge shot, got saved by the little
Ears has such an incredible perception of baiting people and looking vulnerable and holding positions that you wouldn't think are advantageous but are.
Stitch?
Yeah. And
okay.
Moss, on the other hand, has this really, really devastating punish game, especially on floaties. Like he is able to rack up so much percent on like Peach, Jigglypuff, and other Samus players, and it's very cool.
Moss definitely has one of the most interesting playstyles of any Samus's, I'd say.
Yeah. Absolutely. So kind of watching these two duke it out is almost like, can Luke like break the fortress, or is Jose going to win this war of attrition? And like, Luke is aggressive, but he's also pretty patient, I would say. He's definitely not what I would call an impulsive player. Ambitious maybe, but not impulsive. Wow, the dash cancel off that up, he was so sick. You see, and it's like shit like that. Like he off a single conversion, he was able to get 40 on a Peach, with like a dash cancel on a platform and stuff, and it's just like very creative.
Yeah. Really?
Ooh,
and if he watches up East, he's always trying to go to edge cancel them.
Yep. Jose had a really good wait there where he fared and then just held shield because he knew that the up was going to come, and then he got the counter hit. That is like the Jose special. He will supposedly overextend and then he'll just wait in his shield.
Yeah, bait switch, as you said.
Yep.
But
I believe 4-throw doesn't kill Samus until like 150 or so. But on the stage.
On the stage, yeah. I mean, game 1.
But Green Air to get rid of that turnip.
Yeah, is that the main way to deal with turnips at Samus? Like if you're off stage at least?
Yeah, I believe you can use bombs too to sort of mitigate your positioning and whatnot.
So I think. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bad position for Moss to be in. He got crossed up and then continued to forward tilt. That's not a good spot versus Peach.
Yeah. And he had the charge shot.
Yep.
But charge shot back on deck. Even.
Moss's spacing is on point right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, Ears still covers the Om's attack. It's really excellent. Let's see what kind of punch she's gonna get. Ooh, how smart.
Yeah.
Tell Tanner French to look at Twitch chat. It says Scott Ishida.
Scott Ishida, nice.
Oh yeah, I have not been looking at Twitch chat at all. We don't. This is a new Twitch setup, everybody.
Yep. I'm using the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. Save my chair though, because I do it.
Okay. So Tanner will be back But for now, Kevin will be keeping his seat warm.
Hi, my butt is really warm. So this seat is occupied.
As you can see, everyone's bringing their top gaming commentary. But Tanner, I think, has a lot of insight into this matchup because he sees it so much between these two players.
Oh yeah, this is a pretty frequent matchup I see happening because they're always like 4 and 5 seeds, and yeah, it goes pretty back and forth from what I've seen. Like Moss always brings it really close, and sometimes Gears brings it back. Like he has such great comeback potential from what I've seen.
And
Hey, my controller, Kevin.
one of the things I've heard about Moss is that he's willing to just let a charge shot rip.
Yeah, he's crazy, dude. He just sometimes just shoots his load early.
And he has a decent enough hit percentage to where it's not unwarranted.
Yeah.
All right, Scott.
Unlike a certain
I'm
hugs.
officially looking at Twitch chat.
Yeah, so right
Yeah,
now.
that was a clever use of a somewhat charged shot.
But now here's where Samus really struggles, getting that kill on Dreamland. Because like Peach doesn't really have that much trouble because she can build up damage with turnips and eventually kill a forward throw.
And I'll also say this, got another stock to trade.
Yep.
And in floating matchups, stocks they're important.
Yep.
I mean, they're important in all matchups, but like especially against Peach, and as Samus, a character who's known for crouch cancel trades and the like, it's just a hard hill to climb.
Yeah, like people say like, oh, like a stock isn't elite, but like you can't like down throw down tilt.
Oh, that was nice. That covered every option except roll in.
ridiculous.
Those 300 IQ.
If he rolled in, he could have just down smashed. That
Now
was
it's
incredible.
like it's doable.
Yeah, he has a charge shot, but that's what I was kind of talking about.
One more of those.
A bad trade is a bad trade.
Yeah, and then you just gotta hook turnips and that's it.
Oh, but
Wow,
that
excellent.
was so clever. Oh, the turnaround. That could have done it.
Out of the corner gets the edge cancel.
Edge cancel.
He's still alive.
Went for up air though. Don't know if I agree with that.
Basically, I think that if Moss could get enough space to get another charge shot,
Jose is not letting him get out.
yeah, but he cannot. Yeah, very good walling out.
A vicious dash attack, but
Oh.
you gotta do it. It's
He's
great.
punishing his
Wow.
approaches.
Oh my god.
Oh,
wait. He's
oh,
got
holy.
he's got him a kill percent now.
Well, not really. He's gonna take a few more hits.
I think a charge shot though.
Ooh!
The bomb pressure. Oh my.
Oh no.
That was.
Sheesh, that was almost.
That last stock of Moss though, holy.
Yeah, he was turning up the jets.
That was great.
Gears getting a little bit nervous, I could tell, but he kept his composure and just got that final hit. He needed to steal out the stock. He took him to Battlefield. Okay, so I think this is a really interesting stage for Samus. Personally, like, the ledges don't really favor your recovery here because you can't like tether to them, and like it's very finicky. But I've heard the platforms work better for Samus on Battlefield than other stages. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do you know the history of like their general stage bans and the like?
In this matchup?
Yeah. Because I know Ears hates this stage.
oh, he does.
Ears loathes Battlefield. He's said it on multiple occasions and will ban it at the very beginning.
Why didn't he ban it here?
And that
Probably been Stadium.
Oh yeah, I've played Monster Stadium. He's very annoying. He knows all the missile
Looks
cannons.
like Stadium a lot. I also think it's pretty decent for Samus too. Good grab.
Yeah, I mean the one thing that we were talking about, like somewhat unsure of, like for Samus, is the whole, you know, the accuracy you now need. But Moss seems to have it, so. And you know, has a commanding
Ooh,
stage
I heard
presence. Oof.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Now he's got to try to build up some extra credit with bombs, screw attacks, just like missiles.
Hey, let it rip again.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that was a
Hey,
wild
let it
shot.
rip.
That turnip just messed up his tether. Oh, he's back though.
Back and getting the extra credit,
See ya.
but
All right, so
12%. Percent is
It means so much. in this
it
matchup.
means so much in a matchup like this. Yeah.
yep, where it is quite literally like I think this is probably the most war of attrition matchup that I can think of. Like with a viable cast.
They both got
Yeah.
awesome projectiles and good down smashes. It's just trading blow for blow.
Yeah, and it's a lot of it's using crouch cancel. But, you know, these are both horrifying characters to crouch cancel against. One more so than the other, but still.
Yeah, and their throws don't really combo, it's more for positioning.
Playing excellent in stock.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's totally walling him out.
biggest thing is his control of the stage.
Yeah, Moss, yeah, he's, as a Samus, yeah, you can definitely notice that he's very good at controlling space.
Ooh, here's fantastic DI.
Just keeping him off.
Jose is so down to. Oh my god, the Toad.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen Jose do that earlier against the Sheik.
He loves the Toad. I feel like right now, Jose is super down to just take those hits and not die, because he might just get some cheesy shit.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what we're watching right now.
But Moss is struggling to find this kill. He just needs a strong nair or down smash or something. He's just not getting it though.
Yeah, the spacing to avoid the shield drop was so good.
I heard that.
Yeah.
That's a good
But
crack.
like, the difference between is that like, he had a peak at like 160, 170, and he was at like 10%. That was at 102. Like, this is...
Yeah.
Can I buy a slice for you, sir?
Yes, you may.
Unless you want, like...
No.
Alright, cool. Me and James are going up there.
Oh, nice, good luck.
Alright. That's gonna be a fun match. But to finish this.
Yeah.
It's 1-0.
Yeah, Moss has built up pretty good extra credit here. 85% solid.
This is looking good for ears.
Ears?
I threw up for Moss. I mean, technically he has a game. So
Yeah.
it's still some. But I'm zoned out.
Alright,
Technically,
but
it's good for ears, but...
let's see if he can close this out,
Because
because
this is going to give him the old razzle dazzle.
170 is way too high to let Peach live to. Oh, see, that's why I hate battle.
So I think this is looking good for Moss.
That's so unfortunate.
It is.
And now Ears is going to go for the BM punish right now.
Ooh, nice back air.
Stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Any man's game, but that definitely hurts if you're Moss. I'd be like, yeah, just shake it off. What I was telling myself earlier is like, I historically have pretty bad issues with like anxiety during tournament, and so I always have to like literally I'll just have a full-blown conversation in my head completely unrelated to Melee during my sets. And what I have to tell myself now is I just say breathe, and I just say that, and it like clears my head. And Moss like needs to do something along those lines.
I feel that.
Yeah.
It's dead even.
But he has his charge shot.
Yeah.
And at the ledge, off stage. But I have to also say this.
Oh my god, wait. Really smart down tilt there, doesn't overcommit.
The last few charge shots from Moss, though, have not been the heavy hitters.
Yeah, he always shoots it too high, and when Peach isn't gonna double jump that high, so he needs to adapt to that and how Jose's landing.
Ooh, that power shield.
Okay, down smash positioning. He's at 69% though.
That's exactly what he needed, because now it's doable.
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
Oh,
Ooh.
bad DI, turn up.
That's
That's
I believe we got sniped.
Yeah.
See ya.
It's super same percent, man.
2 over years. That was surprising. Really unfortunate SD by Moss though.
Yeah, very.
That was,
But like Moss's gameplay was so good at so many points. Like holy crap.
that was really good. Like it's fascinating to watch the two of them battle for the control of the stage because both of them have different philosophies, but they're like equally viable.